Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
This is Baitul Firdousi Islamic English channel, and I'm your lecturer, presenter and speaker, Dr. Taj Firdousi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Shahr Ramadan Mubarak, Shahr Ramadan. This is the holy month of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it's my month. And what's that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do? It's a kind of a compulsory act. It is mandatory. It is fard. It should be done. What? Roza. Not to eat after the sunlight and eat and break after the sunset. Fast. And what are you going to do while you are in fast? You see that you are under fast. In that condition, you will never even think of doing anything wrong. You cannot. Because it is the month of Ramadan, and Ramadan is the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you are under the command for each and every second. Why should it be there? 1 month. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what is the time limit for a human being to train. It is a training period. What is a training period? For 1 month, for 30 days, if a man constantly think of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do everything, whatever he wants, and he does everything according to his will, according to make him happy, according to the facts that this will please him, because these are the commands from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that this 1 month will train his brain, his body and everything. Every second he thinks, he will think of this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's presence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's grace, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's rahmah and barakah. And everything he remembers, because 1 month training, for the next 11 months, he will be there. He will understand. Even if he tries to do something like that, making something wrong with a pen and writing something wrong, the mind says, you have been trained in Ramadan Kareem, the hand will stop by itself. Even without his knowledge, under the subconsciousness, he will never do anything wrong, because 1 month training. It is only fully trained. I remember one thing. When I shifted to a new house, I was in Manama, Bahrain. And then when I shifted, after I finished my work, straight away on the very next day when I was driving home, I went to the place where my old house was there, which I vacated last 1 day before, 1 day ago. How did this happen? I was just talking and something like that, and I turned my car to the world, because my mind was trained to go to that place of my old house. So I trained. So my mind, for all these months, so I was turning right and going to this one. But then I remembered, I should go to the left. So after 1 month training, after going to the right path, to the right house of mine and everything, so naturally my car went to the right place after that. That's a training. This month of Ramadan trains us, gives us the training that you have to be like what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you should be like. And you prove it by doing that with your act, with your words, with every moment, thinking His presence in you. That's all. You can't cheat. Because in my last video I said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows everything that even you conceal in your breast, in your heart, not in your mind, in here. You hide it everything, or even if you speak, Allah knows everything. Allah knows every act of yours. He knows what you are going to say well in advance. Therefore, He gave this 1 month training. Never go near the Satan's mischief, Satan's secret plans to ruin you, to spoil you, to put you into fire. Never accept Satan. So many things have happened. It doesn't matter. It's all right. You can't just get back. Like what it is said, what is done cannot be undone. No, it's not like that. what is done can be undone with astaghfar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ask forgiveness, Allah, forgive us. We have committed sins, we have committed zulm, we have committed atrocities to ourselves, to our nafs. Ya Allah, if you don't help, if you don't show your mercy, if you don't show your grace on us, where can we find the solace and the peace? And who will forgive? It's only with your forgiveness that we can be with you, that I can show my face to you on the day of judgment. Ya Allah, make me clean, make me everything perfect, and never put me in the wrong path. Ihdina Sirat Mustaqeem. Sirat Allazina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladhdallin. Never put me under the influence of Satan, that Iblis, Shaitan. Never put me, because those are the people who go astray. I don't want to be that. So in this holy month of Ramadan, 1 month training is enough for one person to train himself for the next 11 months completely. Jazak Allah khair. Ramadan Kareem Mubarak, and let's hope and see that we are fully trained, and let's have that the concept that this is the holy month of Ramadan, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's grace is with us, and every time we ask for forgiveness, He will forgive. He will forgive. Have that faith and call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazak Allah khair. Please share my videos to each and every one. This is the kind of a good job that you will do, and you will be rewarded for this. Dr. Taj Firdousi says, Wassalamu alaikum.